I'm here today with Natalie Borch of the Pink Studio, and Natalie, we're just going to have a conversation about your business and how you got started and what you might have going on right now.
Great.
So can you describe your business and how you got started?
Yes, we are a body positive dance and fitness studio. So we specialize in adult beginner dance classes. So these are dance classes for everybody. You don't have to have dance experience. You can come and learn ballet and hip hop and Broadway and fun things like that. And we have a lot of clients who are doing ballet for the first time in their 60s, and it's so beautiful. We also have body positive inclusive fitness classes. So sometimes for people who just want to feel good and may not feel comfortable going into traditional gym settings, our classes are very welcoming and really focused on feeling good and feeling strong without any of the diet culture weight loss stuff that's out there.
It sounds amazing. So what made you decide to open the studio?
Well, I was a dancer, so I grew up as a dancer and had a little bit of a professional career in my early 20s and loved dance. But as a career, it was also, this was in the 90s, early 2000s, so the industry is a bit better now, but back then it was also very much a traditional dancer body size that I never quite fit into. There was a lot of pressure to lose weight, and I just kind of left the industry at a certain point, and then I rediscovered my love of dance later again in life, and it was so fun to do it again without any of the pressures.
Right.
So I wanted to create a space like that for people.
That sounds amazing. So what drives your success? What brings people to the studio and keeps them coming back?
I think making everyone feel welcome. There's a lot of experiences that I have had in my life in yoga studios, fitness studios, that can be a bit like standoffish, or you feel like you're not wearing the right clothes, or you're not sure where to stand or what to do, and sometimes it can be intimidating. So really we just try to take all the fuss out of it and just encourage people to show up as they are and make them feel really good and welcome here. And so they really want to come back.
So you say you do some fitness classes. What would they look like? They're not dance per se, there's something else?
Not dance. So we have fitness classes like Pilates, yoga. We do a lot of bar, which is sort of based in ballet, but it's definitely a workout class, not a dance class. So we use weights, a lot of interval training, boot camp style stuff, but usually it is more low impact. You're not getting the jumping pressure on your knees from like a high impact class, but you're getting a lot of strength building.
So do you live in this neighborhood? Do you live and
do.
work in the same neighborhood? Oh, that's exciting.
I do.
And so what factors drew you to this neighborhood in terms of having your business here, living here?
I love the East End, and I'm a mom, so I have a daughter, and I love the neighborhood feel, but that we're so close to downtown. So I often say to people, it feels like a suburb in the city, almost, and I love living and working really close because I can't imagine owning a business and having to travel, commute, because there's so many times I've like rushed here for some quick, minor emergency, or forgot something, or need to tell someone something. So being able to like be 5 minutes away is really helpful.
Yeah, no, that's great. So, what are your goals for the next year as we come out of the pandemic? Like, what goals are you focused on for your business?
Really focused on growth, which is exciting because the last 2 years have been sort of a survival mode.
Right, sure.
There was no growth mindset. It was really just, okay, let's try not to close. That was the bar of like, okay, let's just try to keep everyone employed and keep the bills paid so that we can survive. And now this next year, I'm really excited to get out of survival mode and to focus on growth so we can get the studio to a point where we're keeping adding classes, the classes are full, and we can be busy for years to come and stay in the neighborhood and keep our doors open.
That sounds great. So do you have any favorite places you like to go in the neighborhood? Any go-to restaurants? Any go-to businesses?
So many.
Okay.
Many. Cafe Kuroko
Yeah.
is a block away from us, and they make the best Americanos. So I go there for coffee quite a few days of the week,
Okay.
and sometimes a scone. I love Create Art Studio. My
Yeah.
daughter goes there for art classes, and I go there for pottery classes. It's a great spot. Silly Goose right across the street. I love seeing their window from our window because it's always so joyful and happy, and they have a great store. But there's just so many.
Sounds great. Have you seen any significant change? How long have you been open here at this location?
We've been here 4 years.
Right.
And there has been a lot of change even just in the 4 years we've been here. A lot of new places, a lot of women-owned businesses along this strip, which is really fun.
It's exciting. Yeah.
Yeah, we're, for the most part, friends and help each other out and, refer people all to each other's businesses. But yeah, a lot of new stuff popping up, which is really nice to see.
So one of the things that I'm doing with this blog is encouraging people to shop locally. So why would you say it's important that people shop locally or do their business locally?
It's so important. There's just so much variety that is lost if we only have big box stores and big brands. I can't tell you the number of people who told me they bought a Peloton over the pandemic, and I love Peloton. I'm very supportive.
But now you want them back in the studio.
But now we're open again, and it's different to coming to a Pilates class where the teacher can give you individualized feedback, where you can ask questions, where you can feel the energy of other people in the room, and also just opportunities to give feedback and for us to try things. A lot of the fun things that are really successful are from clients' recommendations. Like, oh, we love, the Spice Girls. Great, let's do a Spice Girls class. Everyone knows all the words, So it's really important. I feel like it gives the makeup of our neighborhood so much character, because imagine our whole East York neighborhood was only brand name stores. There would be so much lost character.
Yeah. So, you've got a daughter, you've got a business. So my next question is, what do you do in your spare time, if you have any?
Wow, I love to, it's been hard the last 2 years, like no one's really gone anywhere. So just starting now to think about traveling again and planning a trip and how fun, that would be. And I'm trying to get back into reading for pleasure, because I used to do that a lot, and I feel like I've fallen out of it, and it's so easy to scroll on your phone when you're in bed or at the end of the day, and I'm trying to, fall back in love with reading again.
Wow, sounds good. So does the Pink Studio have anything special going on right now, or anything you want to promote, tell customers about?
We always have special things. Right now we have a beginner tap series that's starting soon, which is 4 weeks introduction to tap. We also have a whole virtual membership now. So you don't have to live in Toronto or even close. We have members who come here whose, sister or mother who might live in another province
Wow.
also takes classes through our virtual platform. So it's really lovely. We have a whole on-demand library and live stream classes. You can do live. So sometimes we have, for example, we have a mother-daughter who the daughter lives here in the neighborhood and her mom lives on the East Coast in Nova Scotia. And they do a virtual yoga class together every week. And they feel like they're doing this class together because they're both signed in, doing a virtual class. So yeah, there's lots of options, and I really just want to tell people don't be nervous, because most of the time people come here saying, okay, I finally worked up the courage to come and take a dance class. I'm really nervous. And then they do the class, and afterwards they always say, that was so fun. I wish I hadn't waited as long.
Yeah.
So I promise you can dance and you can do these classes.
So that sounds really like a very positive thing for people to be able to start something that they've always thought they wanted to do but never felt they could, or get back to something that they have some skill in from when they were children but come back to it so much later.
Exactly.
What's the best way for customers to get a hold of you? Like just to drop in or go online, call?
Yeah. Email, call, drop in if you're in the neighborhoods. We're right on Danforth, ground floor. There's no stairs, so it's an accessible space, and right at Woodbine and Danforth. So people can pop in, wave. We're also very active on Instagram. So our Instagram is the Pink Studio Toronto, and that's usually me behind it. So if you're sending a message on Instagram, that's usually me that you're talking to. So feel free to chat to me in the DMs, or send an email.
Sounds great. So if you were to meet a young person now who's thinking of starting their own business, what advice would you give?
Do it a little bit before you're ready, because if you're waiting for the perfect time and waiting for everything to be set, it never will be. Also, you probably need more money than you think. That's the harsh reality of starting a small business. Is you think you have an idea of what it'll cost startup, and it's like anything. It usually will be more than that. So just look into all the different ways to get funding. There's lots of alternative lenders these days. There's a lot of options beyond just your traditional bank loans that are making it more possible for entrepreneurs to get money.
Yeah, I interviewed a young woman who runs a speech language Andalusia, and she got funding through through a women's entrepreneurial, basically venture capitalist. And I also talked with Looking Glass Adventures, and they got funding from the Danforth East Community Business Association.
Amazing.
So these are all
they're out
good,
there.
these are all
Sometimes it
good
takes
options.
a bit of research and a bit of time, but there's lots of options out there.
Well, that's great. I want to thank you so much for spending the time with me and telling me a little bit about your business. And now I need to look up your schedule so I can come and take a class.
Yes, please do.
Okay. Have a great day.
Thanks so much.